Hello YouTube, this is Justin Game 44, and we're here to do Ketsueki, the Blood Moon Demon, and kuruto, the Fire Dragon Art Fox Demon. So let's begin. The Ketsueki. Ketsueki is pretty much a female Nine-Tails grandson of Naruto actually been coming up. I've been coming up with many things ideas of her. At first, when I first made her, I kind of thought about what if I made her like Naruto's daughter? But then I was kind of thinking, and Iruka's brother, but then I was kind of thinking about, nah, how I make her like Iruka's son? But as time went on, I was kind of thinking about, what if I made kuruto her son then? Which would pretty much give a whole entire, like, fifth, another generation type thing, or me and Tomodachi are now great parents type thing. But as time went on, I kind of think that, nah, I would prefer having them as siblings, so that's what I did at the end. We got these two here. Iruka as a father, the kids all grown. This was the first design I came up for both of them, and this was pretty much what I was sticking with. I kind of like the idea of more a fancy type thing, Blood Moon Demon. Also, I was coming up with an idea with necklace ideas look design, like how much respect she has for her father and grandfather type look, so you can see here. Anyway, I was coming up with some ideas what she could be, like she could become the next Demikage. And like her studies at the water release, like at a young age she learns how to be pretty and everything, and a good studier. And she learns water release really well and wants to study more of it. I was kind of thinking she would have Gengan from both from her parent and grandfather, but then as time went on, I kind of think, what would she do exactly? What if she wanted to make her own name in her own Gengan, so she invented her own without actually being a real one? So I came up with that. I also came up with the idea with her own husband. I really haven't came up with a name with him yet, but they would actually have a daughter at the end with it. One child, actually. As you see here. Nonetheless, I was kind of thinking how her character would be. I was kind of imagining her wearing a bunch of red types of dresses and these types of hats ideas, with basically her as a blood moon demon. She would be 25 here, by the way. Something young, pretty looking. Really has a love to taste for red and orange colors, you can see. Yeah, this was the very first design of her. I gave her a pair of earrings, gave her fur down here on her ears, and even got more of this design with a blackness, like red here and the sharper black here, if you know what I mean here. If you could take a close look at yours, you would know what I mean. Put a yang symbol on the earrings. And that's pretty much how I pretty much matched her wanting her as a good appearance type thing, but I'd make her more like a type of vicious type thing with blood style. Which that's the Gengan kind of like, basically it's from Avatar idea, from when Katara was learning blood style and everything. But I was kind of imagining with other things, like she could literally take the blood out and make it into a weapon, or she could form bones from her victims and actually make it into some type of armor form around her, like a snake, but wrap around her. That's kind of like the idea I had for her. Her being really a high class one, but really studying, focusing, and her dream is to follow her father's footsteps about becoming the next Demikage. That's pretty much the idea I have for her. But really, I'm kind of like curious, like, what would she be doing? Like, these are the ideas, but I want to know how I would be making her story and everything. Her story from her grandfather's and her father's story are pretty much going to be different and not really going to be following the same story, like continuing on, or maybe they will. But really, I want something to do completely different with it. Well, let's go on with the next. Here we have kuruto, the Fire Dragon Art Fox Demon. Or just if you take the demon out, it would just be that. Okay, I know that's a long title, but I literally couldn't think of an actual name for kuruto's title name idea. So this is basically how I came up with him. kuruto, the reason why he's called like that is because basically he has that. His necklace here is just a fire symbol. Yeah, that's his. His sister, if you want to take a close look at that. I imagine him actually finding a reason why he's called that is because he wants to be an artist and actually start writing paint and everything, painting like flames and everything, fire. And this kid has a bunch of Genkais. He has Lava Release, and Scorch Release, Boil Release, and Blaze Release. I was kind of thinking about giving him Particle Release, but that's a maybe type thing. But nonetheless, he does have 4 Genkais nonetheless. A girl with blonde hair and black eyes, many other characters, because I didn't really want to give her like blue, making her look like an identical twin, because they look more like brother and sister then. I was kind of thinking about giving more of an ideal look to how him and his friends, like what he would be wearing. I was imagining him wearing like a similar outfit like his sister's, but something more darker red, black. But give him his own ideal look, like a male version. Blonde hair. I kind of want to give him more of an interesting look. This was kind of a ritual hairstyle I had for like Naruto, but at the end I decided to give it to his son instead, to his grandson. It was also the idea to make Kuruto like Naruto's son, but then at the end of the day I decided just to make him his grandson instead, because I wanted to give Iruka like just a single child type thing look. As for these two would actually end up having two sons, as you see here with a mix of blonde and red, and that kid would be known as the Lava Fox. And as you see here, I sometimes have problems pronouncing all these names. So if you see here, this is basically these two. Actually, wait. Yoga and Banana. Okay, I use Google Translate, but yeah. As you see here, these two each have their own story, but they're not going to get their own fanfiction. After these two characters, that's going to be end. Like, I could possibly like just do at the very end, last chapter for these two, like telling them who their grandkids are and this. But yeah, you pretty much get the point with what happens here. And this is Yoga with his kids. Okay, but nonetheless, though, really, like my type of idea is like if also he would be kind of like more of a pranking fox, like saying here. But really, nonetheless, really, I'm still kind of really thinking about for his character, like, I'm like giving him and his sister, like, each their own fanfiction story, with each their own story type life. Kuruto is really interesting. I'm really not sure really for his type of story just yet, but I'm more focused on his other two stories right now. With Naruto, really, first, since I'm still working on that. And Kuruto, I mean Iruka, but Kuruto, really, I'm kind of thinking about like making his own place and everything. But really, other than that, helping his sister. But really, other than that, that's pretty much that I have for this. It's really interesting. I like it. But nonetheless, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you can find me a shorter nickname to give him here, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you all did enjoy this. This is Judging Game 34, signing out. Until then, I'll see you all later. Bye!